subscribers, which I know it doesn't seem like a lot because it's just 124, but to me that's a lot. I feel like I should fix something with the lighting, but whatever. Also, when I looked at who had subscribed to my channel, I saw that Haley Jane ASMR had subscribed, which I'm fangirling quite a bit because I've been subscribed to her for years on a different account, and not this one. And I'm in awe. I really am. I don't know if she's gonna see this video, but if she does, just want to say I love you. I really do. And I love your book videos so much. Obviously, I'm assuming that's why she subscribes, because of my book content. Anyways, hold on, let me fix the lighting. Okay, I don't know if that's better. Anyway, so what I'm gonna do today is I feel like I need to stop making, not stop, but like I feel like my channel focuses a lot on books, and I really don't want that to be like the main focus all the time. So I want to do something simple, and I'm gonna do some tapping, and it's gonna be like a no talking ish. Maybe I'll talk like in between, but for now I'm gonna try and just keep quiet. So yeah, also I just took a shower, that's why it looks a little crusty. Okay, anyways, so the first thing I wanted to try and make noises with is this Scrub Daddy. I got this from Buttercup, who I made this channel with. I got this from her for Christmas because, you know, she was in a silly, goofy mood. Okay, here he is in all its glory. if you are new here, which I feel like most of you probably are, I made this channel with one of my close friends. I call her Buttercup on here because her name means buttercup in English. And basically, she hasn't been filming or in videos for a while because, I don't know, she's been very busy for the past like year. And also, she's been pregnant. I said that in another video that she's pregnant. I don't remember which video, but yeah, she gave birth on Friday. So a week ago, she gave birth, and I have a fun little story about it. But like, it's not really that funny. It's actually very scary, but it is funny. And I don't know. Anyway, let me set the scene. So first of all, for context, I am a hospital cleaner. Okay. Should I say this? Yeah, I'm gonna say this. I'm a hospital cleaner, and there are obviously several like departments. Can you call it that? I don't know. At the hospital, right? Like whatever. But I specifically clean in the surgery area. So when people have C-sections, they show up. Excuse me. When people have C-sections, they show up at the surgery area. Okay. So the surgeries, there are 6 surgery rooms in total, and all of them have like a little window in the door. So my coworkers and I, we tend to look inside a lot because when you work there for a while, you know which surgeries take the longest, which ones take the shortest, and we can't tell if, like, we like to look to see if they have started the surgery yet, if they are putting them to sleep, if they have started stitching them up. It's just very helpful to look inside, okay? So, I would make jokes to Buttercup basically her entire pregnancy. I would make jokes and be like, you know, that I wanted her to get a C-section so that 1, I could see her, and 2, I could be a part of it, right? I'm gonna be able to look inside and everything. Now, plot twist. That's not the right word. Point is, plot twist. I it's been like an hour or so. My mom is having guests over. My aunt and their cousin is here because they've been having like a girls' night. So it's been a little loud for a while. But so I apologize for the background noise. Yeah, so I forgot what the last thing I said was. I know that I said that I've had this week off. Anyway, yeah, point that I'm trying to make is that is that all of us get this week off, right? We all individually work, those 4 weeks, and then we all get a week off. Not at the same time, obviously. Anyway, so I get to work on Friday, so last Friday a week ago, so not only was this the week where I had to work the weekend, it was also when we have to work the weekend, the day before, instead of getting there at 3, we have to get there at 1. It's kind of complicated. Okay, I feel like people don't care about my schedule, but I'm trying to give some context. So only once a month do I get this week off, and only once do I have to work the weekend. Well, twice, Saturday and Sunday, and only once a month do I work a 1 p.m. shift. It's always 7 a.m., 2 p.m., or 3 p.m. Okay, so I'm at work, whatever, and me, my other coworker, and our other coworker, she is a hospital porter. I googled it because I wasn't sure what it was called. Her job is to push people around in their little hospital beds. So her job is to bring people to and from the surgeries. She's a busy bee. People call her all the time. So the 3 of us were sitting there. My other coworker, she was working by herself because there's always 2 people that work at a time. There's always 2 people that work the 7 a.m. shift, and then one person gets there at 2 and one at 3. So it's always 2. So 2 in the mornings and 2 in the evenings. And on Fridays you work by yourself. So I had told my coworker that she could just leave because there's only one surgery left, and I was able to handle that on my own, you know what I mean? Hold on. So the 3 of us were sitting in our little cleaning supply room in our little office, and we're just chilling, right? And then my coworker, the hospital porter, she gets a phone call on her work phone, and that happens a lot, that she gets a phone call and then she's like, okay, I'm on my way, I'll be quick, that happens a lot where she's in a hurry. So now here's another fun fact. My friend, I don't think I mentioned this, but my friend Buttercup, who was pregnant, she had sent me a Snapchat at 8 a.m. saying that she was in labor. Okay, and I didn't see it until 1 when I got there at work. When I got to work, I saw her message, and when I replied, something on my candle. I don't know what that is. Anyway, so she's like not answering me, whatever. So I'm just wondering what's happening. Then about 5 minutes later, 5 minutes around past 2, my coworker got there too, as I said. That's when the hospital porter, she left, and then like 5 minutes later, my coworker was like, I better get started, right, to work. And so as she was standing up, I did too, and I left the room, and I see that I think it's called pediatric nurses, the baby nurses, the motherhood nurses, the baby nurses were there. They were blue, we were green, and not only that, but every single time there's been a C-section, whether it has been planned or unplanned, like an emergency C-section, the patients always show up in a like specific style of hospital beds that we have. The pediatric have like different ones. I have never ever seen them show up in any other kind of hospital bed. My family's being loud. Hold on. So I see that the hospital bed, it was a different one. It was blue. Excuse me. Or the mattress was blue. And then there were also some clothes laying on top of it, and I have never ever seen them before, ever. And immediately my heart dropped. Like I don't think I've ever felt more distress in my entire life, and immediately I'm like, that has to be my friend. It has to be, right? And so I go over to look at the clothes that were on the bed, and sure enough, it was my friend's clothes, her shoes, her jacket, and her husband's jacket. Oh my god, first of all, I do want to say that I do have consent to talk about this, right? I am obviously under oath. I'm allowed to speak on it. So, not only did she have this freaking C-section, it was also an emergency C-section. And just like the whole setup is something that I had never ever seen before. Like I had never ever seen the pediatric bed and like the patient's clothing clattered about. And there were like a shit ton of like nurses or like doctors or whatever, which I've also never seen before. So that was so fun, and immediately I start so stupid. I start like shaking. I start like pacing. At one point, I had to go to the bathroom to cry because I was so terrified. Right? I hadn't heard from her in hours. She hadn't been online in hours. I had no idea what had been going on. So I was stressing out. Obviously, she was too, more than me, most likely, but I was just. So, as I said, she had told me when I would be joking about it that I was not allowed to look in, and I didn't until the very end. At the very, very end, because I wanted to see if they had started stitching her up, and I looked in a different window because yeah, like a different window where I couldn't see her face. try to, because basically the baby had liquid, I forget what it's called, in its throat, and they tried to like get that out, and I don't know why my hair looks greasy when it's been washed. I think it's a little wet, but anyway. But yeah, after a few minutes, the baby cried. It gave out a little wail. It didn't like come full on cry, but it did give out a little, you know. And that also eased. That eased a lot. I was like, okay, the baby's fine. Because the entire time I was like, what if the baby's not gonna make it? Like my friend, like she's wanted a baby for ever since she was a child. You know what I mean? Like I don't know what I would have done. Like I don't know in which way I could have been supportive if she had lost this freaking baby. So yeah, then I would say, and then they wheeled her out, the baby, and I was able to see her baby before she saw the baby, and she looks, it's a she, by the way, it was a girl, she looks exactly like her dad, so my friend's husband, obviously. It's just a copy and paste. Ooh, sorry. So I was there for the birth. It's been another like few minutes. It's like 1 a.m. right now. I think it's like 1:15 a.m. Yeah. Oh, my nose is so itchy. I don't know what I was talking about. Don't remember. Hold on. Okay. I also have this vase. It's in the shape of a woman's body. So yeah, the lesson to be learned today is that sometimes the jokes you make will manifest themselves times 10. I wanted to tap on this book because I feel like the texture, or not texture, whatever, it just sounds really good. So, at around 3, she was done being stitched up. I wasn't able to, I got a glimpse of her, but I didn't talk to her or anything until later that day. But yeah, so after she was done, I had to I can't talk. I had to go in and clean after her. So that was like a little strange that I had to, like I clean blood and other stuff when I'm at work like every day. And I see gross stuff all the time. But it was just different because it was her blood on the floor and everywhere. So that was like strange to do that. I don't know. So yeah, so did I get my wish? Yes. But at what cost? Also afterwards, one of the nurses, she asked me, she was like, are you a family member of my friend? And I was like, no, I'm just her friend. And she was like, yeah, I could tell that you breastfeeding 24/7, so she didn't get to didn't get any sleep and stuff. And also it's like the day after, so you know. And then I saw the baby on Sunday, and she even allowed me to hold her. I was shocked. Excuse me. Yeah, she allowed me to hold her. Like, honestly, it's been a few years since I last saw a newborn, and like, you kind of forget how small they are. Because she's tiny. Tiny. So yeah, they're doing good. They're doing great. She really came into this world with a bang. So, that was a story time about my friend's birth, who technically should have been the one to talk about it. But, you know, it's an experience I went through as well. I'm trying not to make it about myself, but it affected me. It did. It really did. Because I was so scared. Okay, so, my mom is the only one who's still awake. My aunt and their cousin, she's like getting ready to go to bed, but there's a little bit of music still because my mom has to like clean up and stuff, so yeah, I'm sorry for the background noise, I really am. But yeah, this onesie, I don't think she's gonna fit into it yet, but that's okay. It's cute. Anyway, I personally am not a fan of like fabric sounds. So yeah, this is supposed to be a no talking, tapping, but it turned into a birth story time. That's not even my own birth. I will say though that I want a baby. I do. So be prepared for future baby content or like pregnancy announcement. I'm seeing my boyfriend this May. Maybe I'll get pregnant. That'd be cute, because then our kids would be really close in age. Our kid would be like a year older. Less than that, actually. No. Yeah, it'd be like a year. So yeah, that's basically it. I feel like this video is kind of long, but that is the update. It's not even my update, it's my friend's update. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I hope that you all. So I hope you liked this video. I guess it's kind of random, but I still hope you liked it. And thank you again for over 100 subscribers. I really appreciate it. I really do. And thank you for watching my videos. Especially Haley Jane ASMR. You know, it's not